What am I supposed to do with you?
Oh, hi, Beastie. Da-da-da-da.
Sammy, why are you talking like that?
I just watched Maleficent again.
Oh, and that made you call this little doll Beastie?
I was referring to you, actually.
What? Huh.
Oh, no, don't get mad, Susie. You remember that it was what she called Aurora, right? And she did it because she loved her, by the way. And, I kind of love you, too.
Oh, I love you too, Sammy. And since we're talking about Maleficent here, I think I know what we should do with this doll. Hello, beasties. Oops, Sammy confused me a bit. I meant hi, guys. Today we'll turn an old Bratz doll into a little copy of the beautiful yet powerful fairy Maleficent.
Oh, I love this movie and this character. Can't wait to see what we'll get at the end of our craft. What about you guys? Do you like Maleficent? Then give a thumbs up to this video.
Oh, look, her hair is a mess. What should we do about this? Any ideas, Sammy?
Well, in my expert opinion, we should cover everything with a nice hat. Follow my lead, Sue.
You don't have clotted hair. I think the only option here is scissors. Guys, be careful when working with sharp objects. We'll quicken the process a bit. Voila!
Bibbidi-bobbidi subscribity!
Sammy, what a wonderful wizard's assistant you are. Or rather, an assistant to our doll fairy-to-be. Now we're gonna need some plastic wrap. It will help us make a wig with horns for our doll. We will press the wrap really tight to the doll's head. This way, the wig will be the right size and fit perfectly. Then goes the second layer. We'll use wet wipes for this. Either take a big one or just take 2 of them like I did. We'll also press it tight to the doll's head like this. And secure everything with a thread. We need to make sure it doesn't move or fall off. It should cover the whole head. We'll shape it later. And now we'll need some white glue. We'll pour it like this.
Be careful here, guys. Try not to glue yourselves.
Oh, it's okay even if you touch the glue a little bit. Hot water and soap are the perfect solution for this. So we're carefully spreading the glue with a brush all over the surface like this. Now we'll leave it for a bit, and when the glue sets, the wipes will keep the doll's head shape and we'll continue.
Hey, Susie, don't you think that right now the doll looks more like a mummy than a fairy?
You're right, Sammy, but don't worry. I'm about to fix this. The first thing is we'll draw the outline of the future wig. Do you remember it, guys? It was a bit of a pointy bit here at the forehead.
Oh, I love these bold lines, Sue.
Thanks! And here on the back of the head, we'll draw a line like that, not too close to the neck. Let's see what we have here. Look, guys! The glue is already hard enough and keeps the shape of the doll's head. Now we can easily cut out the base for our wig. Oh, by the way, Sammy, do you know where our polymer clay is? The one left from our recent craft? We're gonna need some now.
Got it. I'm already on my way.
Great. While I'll be finishing here. Be very careful with sharp tool, guys. Remember, it's better to ask an adult to help. Look what a nice cap we have here. It fits perfectly.
I hope this will be enough.
Thanks, Sammy. Give a thumbs up to my wonderful assistant. As you can guess, guys, we'll need polymer clay to make the horns for our Maleficent. We'll take 2 pieces equal in size, approximately like this. I mean, the horns should be equal, right? Or, I'd better say, symmetrical. We'll take 1 piece first and roll it to the desired size. And then we'll make a delicate curl, like that. And then we'll take the second piece of clay and do the same. Here we go. Pretty symmetrical to the first one, huh? And after this, we'll simply attach the 2 horns to the cap. Ugh, it's better to press them a bit to secure them.
Oh, horns, hold well. Whoosh!
Oh, Sammy, we'll secure them with clay, not magic. Just apply the clay all over the surface of the wig. But you know what? Let's do it. Let's use a bit of magic here. Huh? Looks cool, right? Just a bit left. We'll paint it black, and the beautiful headdress is ready. Make sure to cover the doll just like I did, and wear rubber gloves, guys. Be careful with spray paint. It's coming out awesome! Hey, look, guys! Our little beauty already looks like Maleficent in this wig. We need a bit more to make the picture complete, the correct makeup.
Oh yeah, her eyes should be frighteningly beautiful. Or beautifully frightening.
Ooh, good question, Sam. We'll know when we're done. First, we need to make her face a bit paler. By the way, Sammy, I have a really important assignment for you.
You can't scare me with importance, Susie.
Our fairy needs her wings, which have feathers and…
No more words. I'm on my way.
Oh, what a responsible slime. I wish everybody had such a helper. In the meantime, I'll get back to the makeup. The eyes of our doll are already green, just like Maleficent's. We'll make them a bit brighter using green eyeshadows. A bit of white color here. And blend it a little. This will totally look like the makeup of a real fairy. Let's quickly do the same with the second eye. Oh, it looks magical! But I think we'd better make the eyeliner brighter too. Here we go. Nice. Oh, this really reminds me of Maleficent's powerful look. Guys, what do you say? And we should probably make the eyebrows brighter and more expressive. The final touch, false lashes. And then the makeup is done. And our little doll can be rightfully called a fairy Maleficent. Wonderful! I think you can fly on these eyelashes if you blink your eyes really fast. Speaking of flying, where's Sammy with those feathers for the wings? We're about to start crafting them.
I'm here, as well as the feathers.
Oh, wow, let me help you. Stand still, Sammy.
Well, you did the makeup really fast, Sue, but I'd make these looks red, you know.
Of course you would. Oh, the great Maleficent expert. A bit of white here to make them look more realistic. Perfect. All that's left are Maleficent's famous cheekbones. We'll draw them with pastel crayons. Make the powder like this. Please be extra careful and don't cut your fingers. Now we'll take a thin brush and apply the powder on her cheekbones. There you go, pretty. It's time to get dressed. Check out these paper patterns I made in advance for the dress of our little Maleficent. We'll place them all on fabric so that we don't get confused when cutting them out. Magic will help us save some time. Up! The next step is sewing everything.
Hey, Susie, you know what? We can make Aurora afterwards and all the other characters, and we'll have the whole magic world of Maleficent. Oh!
Hold your horses, Sammy. Let's finish this first.
Please, Susie, let me help you. I'm the best sewer after all.
Okay, Master Sam. Your help will be quite handy here. And in the meantime, I'll make the wings. Check out this wing base I made from thin cardboard. Now we'll take glue and feathers. I wonder where Sammy found these.
Don't worry, Susie, no birds were harmed.
Oh, that's great news. Okay, so we'll take one feather and carefully glue it to the cardboard base. Then we'll take another one, and another, and so on. Big feathers go first, followed by the smaller ones. Oh, guys, they're so cute and stylish!
And here is her outfit.
Whoa, Sammy, this dress is gorgeous! No way! You even sewed a zipper? Now it'll be really easy to put this dress on our doll. Oh, and this cape is just awesome, Sammy! You're the best fashion designer ever!
Yeah, what would you do without me?
Come on, let's try it on our little Maleficent. Oh, it fits! This is so great! I bet she's delighted.
Sue, we should give her wings immediately so that she won't get mad at us.
Oh, don't worry, Sammy. I'm sure she knows that we're her friends. Up, done. Something's still missing here. A magic staff! We'll do it in a few moments. 1, 2, 3, 4. Voila! We'll take a bamboo stick and apply some hot glue all around it. You need to do it really slow so that the glue is distributed unevenly. See? It's as if the staff is made out of tree branches. Just be careful with the hot glue, guys. And a small emerald on top. I'm kidding, it's just a rhinestone. Now it's time to paint it.
Whoa, this really looks like tree branches joined together to give Maleficent her magic power and strength.
And to make it look even more magical, a touch of gold paint. All done.
Aha! Beware the enemies of Maleficent! She has feathers and a magical staff!
Wow, guys, check her out! She looks almost like Maleficent's twin sister. Oh, these wonderful fluffy wings! And her magic staff that looks like the real thing.
Yeah, Susie, I guess we just turned a beastie into a beauty, huh?
Try to create your favorite characters from different fairy tales, guys. And you'll know that they can magically come out of long-forgotten stuff. Bye, all! And don't forget to get creative!
Bye-bye!